Daniel had always ignored pain. A little stomach ache here, some discomfort there, it was nothing he couldn't handle. After all, he was young, strong, and had too much to do. But this pain, this was different. It started as a dull ache in his lower right abdomen, something he chalked up to bad food or maybe gas. It wasn't unbearable, just annoying. So he took some painkillers and went about his day. Hours passed. The pain didn't go away, it got worse. It sharpened, like a knife twisting in his gut. Walking hurt. Sitting hurt. Breathing too deeply felt like a jab from the inside. Sweat formed on his forehead, and nausea rolled over him in waves. Still, Daniel shrugged it off. He didn't have time for a doctor. It was probably just a stomach bug, right? Then, just as suddenly as it had worsened, the pain vanished. He exhaled in relief. Maybe he had worried for nothing. Maybe his body had fixed itself. Then, something horrifying happened. A searing, explosive pain ripped through his abdomen, so intense it took his breath away. It felt like something had burst inside him, like a balloon popping, but instead of air, it filled his stomach with fire. His vision blurred. He collapsed to his knees, unable to scream. His entire body trembled as agony consumed him. Daniel had no idea that his appendix had just ruptured. The organ, which had been silently inflamed for days, had burst open like a ticking time bomb, spilling deadly bacteria into his abdomen. At the hospital, doctors worked frantically to save him. "You're lucky you got here in time," the surgeon told him after the emergency operation. If you had waited much longer, the infection could have spread, and that would have been the end. Daniel was stunned. The pain disappearing before it burst. "What was that?" he asked weakly. The doctor's expression turned serious. "That's the worst sign. When the appendix is inflamed, it hurts. But when it bursts, the pain sometimes fades for a moment, before the real danger begins." Daniel had ignored his body's warning signs, and it nearly cost him his life. Now, he tells everyone, never ignore stomach pain, especially if it starts in the lower right side. If you feel sharp, stabbing pain, fever, nausea, or pain that suddenly goes away before returning worse than before, get to a hospital immediately. Because sometimes, the pain isn't just pain. It's a warning.